How you guys doing? This is important. Why did the government man damage my teeth? Because you wanted to call somebody dirty. You wanted to call somebody unhealthy, didn't you? You wanted to say that somebody didn't know how to take care of their own personal grooming, huh? Does anybody have any records of these men tasering me and knocking me out on my job, and them stripping me of my clothes, and them trying to check my anatomy for any dirt or grime or any type of dirtiness? Every one of those men gets the death penalty. My mother had documents that said, "Do not take my clothes off, Mr. Government Man." Why would you sit there and spy on me in the shower every single fucking day, and then tasering me on my job, and then stripping off my clothes, and then searching and trying to look at my anus, looking at my genitals, touching my body when you had rendered me unconscious? You get the death penalty or life in prison, motherfucker. You called me dirty and I have rare genetics? Cleaner than your fucking genetics? You think your genetics are cleaner than mine, Government Man? Do you? What's your blood type? What is your DNA susceptible to? See, you wanted to call somebody dirty because you wanted to steal control of trillions of dollars in land and property. You wanted to steal revenues in the trillions. You wanted to steal billions of dollars. You wanted to try to play your game of control with your industry of death. Didn't you, Government Man? Does everybody have it on date and time every time they had damaged my teeth by grabbing me? Or when they had x-rayed my face several times? And they had illegally tasered me and x-rayed me and burnt my bones? Or they had x-rayed me, or they used an MRI and caused me bone damage with their satellites and their MRI and x-rays? We want to know who this man is that was illegally authorizing x-rays. Is he a politician? The man has to get arrested. I'm the child of Doris Duke and Walt Disney. Is that not true? And hello, Biltmore. How you guys doing? And hello, Hearst Castle. How you guys doing? And hello, Windsor Castle and Castle Versailles and other places. Friendly acknowledgements. And hello, Asia and Italy and France and England and Europe. And hello, Mexico and Canada. Lots of things of importance. In reference to this government man, this man damaged my teeth because he was trying to call me trash. I had the #1 dentistry history. They messed with my mouth. I had the #1 dentistry record in American history. And you were jealous or hateful towards my beautiful teeth. You damaged my teeth and attacked me on my job by tasering me and rendering me unconscious, and then you had burnt and stole the front roots of my teeth. What made you think you had any right touching me? Because one of your drug addicts made up shit? One of the drug addicts from the hostage organization of your people? Need a background check on every single fucking person that slandered my goddamn character. Every person that slandered my character that's been burning me with satellites. Every person that's tried to put me in a situation where they would try to analyze me in their illegal activities of trying to judge me. See, they do that everywhere. Where I've had to work at one job because they were blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. Had to work at another job because government man had attacked me on that job and fucked up my teeth. So I had to jump to job to job because the motherfuckers kept burning my fucking teeth. And they kept stealing my sperm, and they kept trying to steal my penis, and they kept trying to steal my identity. Why did you damage my teeth, motherfucker? Because you were trying to make somebody look like they couldn't what? Like they couldn't dress themselves? Like they couldn't feed themselves? You were trying to make somebody look incompetent when they have the time and date. We need the time and dates every time they had tasered me, every time they have damaged my teeth when they had grabbed me, And every time that they had been burning my face and teeth, which they're doing right now, too. And we need the name of the man that tried to call me incompetent. All the people that tried to call me incompetent. See, they tried to play this game of trying to put me in certain jobs where they thought they would try to analyze to call me stupid. Then they blocked me from my mother and father's mansions all these years. And then they try to say stupid shit. Like, oh, why don't he just go to his mother and father's mansions? Better quit trying to play hiccups. That fucking hurts. They're hitting me in the throat and they're hitting me in the sternum of the chest. Right there. That's 100% attempts of murder. And they're hitting right here on the left of the sternum bone, too. So who do you think you are? What race are you to try to judge me, government man? What race are you to slander my parents' character? What race are you to try to slander my genetics? What race are you to have damaged my teeth? My teeth are real, motherfucker, and they've been real the whole time. Why did you damage my teeth? You were trying to call somebody unable to take care of themselves? I've had a toothbrush here at the house, and I've had a toothbrush my whole life. And toothpaste, you know. So, in reference to this government man violating the dentist industry, their satellite controllers have been violating it the whole time. You tried to call somebody stupid. You tried to steal my inventions. You tried to steal my accomplishments. And you tried to use your impersonators. You people have tried to play this game like that movie, The Bad Company. You know, it has Chris Rock in it and Anthony Hopkins. And Chris Rock plays a lookalike of one of the other characters. And the character in the film is supposedly like a brother or something that was in the CIA or whatever. I'm not in the CIA or FBI or NSA. I'm not in any of those branches of government. I'm not in government. I'm a royal of my mother and father and family history. And royal protocols in the media, it's been there since I was born. You know, it's very important information of, so you thought we need to see the credibility of all the people that slandered my character. He'll say, oh, you say out loud, they're burning you. Of course, supposed to. My mother and father said to. You think you outrank my parents in family law, government man? You have blocked me and stolen millions of dollars from me. You've stolen from me and tried to call me the poor boy like you were trying to play Cinderella slavery. While you were trying to rip off my mother and father's estates. While you were trying to enslave me. Don't forget, my mother and father and I had servants. And they were paid, of course. The servants even make more money than what I make on any of these jobs that I've worked on in the past 29 fucking years in reference to regular type jobs. You knew that, right? Do you understand, government man? You damaged my teeth. Need every category of what they had slandered my character. Tried to call me a thief. I don't steal. You made up lies, slandering my character. You slandered my parents' character. You tried to call me a fake, even after you stole my blood. Even after my mother had court cases. Even when my mother and father and I was at the Supreme Court back in the 60s and 70s. Basic information. Oh, and somebody wanted to mention, you know that Greenfield document? Somebody had mentioned that it was possibly printed on paper from 1983 or 84. Somebody needs to look up the paper that was printed on because, and then it was said the birth date was, you know, December 12th, 1971. That's not my real birth date. And the Royal Protocol's been on hard copy too before that document. That Greenfield document was printed on paper in the 80s when these people had kidnapped me and held me hostage. It wasn't printed in the 70s. It's not even on paper from the 70s. They're certified certificate of type of paper, you know. But anyways, back to the point of this man. Why did you damage my teeth? because you wanted to slander my character in every fucking way. You wanted to turn my life inside and out because you're a fag. A dirty fag. You're not a good, friendly, gay person. You're a serial killer. You're a serial rapist. You're a thief. You're psycho. You're a schizo. You're a stalker. You and your satellite gay radar, you need to get prosecuted for your crimes of illegal use of satellites. Now, how many times have people had court cases or TV shows had cases about your people spying on people in their houses? And don't forget that satellite technology is harmful. It does cause damage to the skin. It does cause damage to the face and teeth and other things. Why did you damage my teeth, government man? They're hitting me in the teeth right there. What you doing that for? Trying to ask somebody a question? There's no ears inside my mouth, government man. I'm not going to toy with you. You're violating British intelligence protection laws, treasury protection laws, deeds protection laws. Who do you think you are doing this? You think people have to believe your lies? The timeline is very important. The timeline of this situation does not start when you think you had the upper hand with your lies and your illegal clergy or congregation of people. The timeline of this situation starts way back in numerous decades ago. And there's hate club lists and documents and court records about your crimes and your people trying to frame my parents. And your people need to get prosecuted for your fucking lies. Why did you damage my teeth? Need all the category. You need people to think of every category, what it looks like or what people say about a person that has damaged teeth. Claim they're doing something wrong, right? And why did this man think that he thought he'd try to steal my penis because my penis was bigger than people in his family? My penis is a royal penis of my DNA. Everything about my body is my DNA. My teeth are real. They're my real DNA. You need to show up in court, government man. And they need to arrest all these people trying to play their psychological analyzing because they're missing the big picture. Every time they're doing this shit, they're trying to use satellites to piss somebody off and to be hurting their mouths and teeth. Why do you hurt people's mouths, government man? Because you don't want them to tell on you. You don't want them to say what you've done to them, government man. Why do you hurt people's teeth? To try to make them look stupid. But see, if somebody that knows about satellite technology can easily see that you've been involved in satellite crimes of mutilating people's teeth and faces. You need to show up in court. And you need to answer the question why you damaged my teeth. And again, people should make a list of all the types of things that a person says about a person that has damaged teeth. You claimed you came from the same class and wealth that I came from is what you tried to claim. But yet you tried to downgrade who I am, and people want you to know you didn't come from the 1% of the 1% of super wealth. But I did. And you came into this country to criticize the wealth of Americans and people's popularity because you were jealous or hateful or your 7 deadly sins or fatal attraction of people's teeth. You have to get charged for teeth fatal attraction crimes, government man, and all the other shit that your people have tried to do. I don't care. I'm not the follower of your leader. Your leader wasn't richer than my parents. Your leader wasn't richer than my grandparents. Your leader didn't own more land than my parents in this country. And you need to go to court for your violations of USA, American law, and international laws that you have violated, government man. I'm not your child. I'm not your property. My teeth are real. And you must get prosecuted for damaging my teeth, you sick piece of shit. I'm not playing with you. I'm not your child. I'm not your property. And you don't own me. And you have no legal right trying to control my life or stealing from me in any fucking way, whether it's time or money or the fact of time of me being at my mother and father's mansions. Did you try to call me a criminal, government man? Did you try to plant evidence? You tried to make up shit? You can get put on trial for the death penalty or life in prison. Don't forget what tycoon status is. Somebody wants you to know, government man, you're violating tycoon American status. And you need to get prosecuted. And you need to get prosecuted by the laws of Elliot Ness, too.